Coach Kirkpatrick, you guys got a 28-23 lead. They were trapping you, and you were kind of forced to call a timeout to maintain possession. And it was almost as if you guys were kind of rushing yourselves offensively after that. And they hit a couple of, as a matter of fact, I think over the next 4 minutes, they hit 3 of the 4 threes they hit. Can you kind of tell me what you were trying to get your team to do out of that situation and what didn't exactly work out there?
We just talked about that in the locker room too. You know, when you have that lead, I think we was up 6, was that right?
5, yeah.
5. You know, that's kind of when you maintain the game. You know, like you're in control of the game. How do you want to steer it? And I think we kind of got to where we was rushing a lot. We thought we had to shoot it right then and there. You know, and that just comes with patience and maturity on the floor. The girls are going to grow and get better. But, you know, when you have the ball, it's not a stall play. It's what can we get that's better. Like, we don't want to force a shot. We want that best shot. We want a wide open layup. We want a nice looking driving kick, you know. But overall, I'm proud of them. They played a great game.
Jakylie, she mentioned youth. I think there are no seniors on the team, and almost all of you guys are freshmen except for Cynthia down here. What did you take from the season? What have you guys learned from the season?
We need to, we're going to get better this year over the off season or whatever because we don't lose nobody.
Yeah, we're going to create some more team chemistry, you know, get in the gym on the off season, you know, come back stronger than this year.
What about for you, Addyson? You played quite a bit in this game.
Yeah, I think that we still have a lot to learn. I mean, everybody says we're young, which we don't really like hearing that because it's not an excuse, but because we know we're just as good as everybody else. But we just still have a lot to learn and a lot to get better from.
Is that kind of what you took from this particular game, even though it didn't come out the way you wanted it to? Is that it's a learning experience, if nothing else?
Yeah, and I guess we still have a lot to learn under certain circumstances. We have to learn what to do and what not to do.
It looked like they really were going to make sure Addie Slagle did not beat them in any way.
Yeah.
And that suffocation kind of left you then with sometimes 3 or 4 offensive options on the floor. Were you expecting them to be so focused on trying to take her out of the game?
Yeah, we kind of talked about it. I knew it wouldn't really be a box and one. I knew it could be, but I didn't think they would do it. Their defense is solid. They communicate a lot, but the pressure up in Addie, making her think and where to go. Even on her drive, she maybe had 2 good looks that was open, you know. So yeah, she was a little frustrated tonight, but you know it's part of it. You know, when you're an 8th grader averaging what you're at, I think it's 13 right now. I could be wrong. You got to expect that pressure to come, and you got 4 more years of it. You know, we gotta work on how we handle the ball, how we see the gaps. So that's a big thing for us.
What do you think the most important thing is your players learn from this season?
I hope it's more so of what they want. Hey, coach, I'm ready to get in the gym. You know, it can't be us just having practices. It needs to be individual work as well. How much do you want to get better this off season? And after this season, you know, it's been a long season. You know, I set the schedule really, really difficult just to get that growth. Like I told them in the locker room, I wouldn't change anything, but I think this is a big stepping stone for them. And hey, if I want this, I can go get it. I'm ready. I'm ready for it. You know, and that's what I'm hoping for the most.
Yeah, and it sounds like these 3 here that's what they want too, from what they've said.
Oh yeah, and you know, in the locker room, you can see it. They were upset. You know, they knew they were in that game, and it was right there. You know, it just slipped. So, Kayla, Addie, Jordy, Sid, all of them in there right now. Carly, they're not feeling too well about this one. So, I told them we was going to take a few weeks off. It's been a long season, but you know, when you're ready, I'm ready. Let's do it. So that's what I'm most looking forward to.